I should have sensed something was wrong. Before we even left the apartment, Clara had been getting ready for nearly 3 hours. Not unusual, she always took her time with appearances. But tonight it felt different. She wasn't just dressing. She was transforming. Full makeup, heels I hadn't seen in over a year, and that deep emerald dress she once said she'd keep for something important. Watched from the couch as she checked herself in the mirror for the 3rd time. "You look incredible," I said honestly. "Thanks," she replied, distracted, adjusting her earring. No eye contact, no smile, just thanks. She'd been at the firm for over a year, and this was the company's 15th anniversary gala at a rooftop downtown. Big names flown in. Clients, open bar, jazz band, her world. I was just tagging along. In the elevator to the garage, I reached for her hand. She let me hold it, but her grip was loose. Her mind was elsewhere. Maybe I should have asked. Maybe I didn't want to spoil the night. When we arrived, it was like stepping into a foreign country. Without speaking the language, people in suits and cocktail dresses, every one of them with a name tag and a polished left. The elevator opened to a glass rooftop framed by skyline, jazz floating through the air, waiters gliding past with champagne flutes. Clara was greeted immediately. "Clara, you made it. Clara, come meet the partners, the star of our department." And just like that, she let go of my hand. No introduction. No, "This is my boyfriend, Daniel." Nothing. Followed her like a shadow as she bounced between groups, laughing and handing out compliments like confetti. Tried to keep pace, then I stopped. One point she spoke with her direct boss, a man named Alan, mid-50s, silver hair, sharp suit exuding wealth. He stood nearby, waiting for the polite nod, the invite into the conversation. Never. Instead, she laughed at something he said, touched his arm lightly and smiled. "You're terrible, Alan." Excused myself and walked to the bar. Whiskey neat. One swallow. The burn. Help. I watched from across the room, trying to understand. She wasn't just ignoring me, she was erasing me. Sat at a back table, pretending to scroll my phone, pretending not to watch. But I couldn't stop. She looked reborn, like she was testing a life where I didn't exist. I checked the time, 1 hour and 20 minutes, and she'd said maybe 2 sentences to me. Not a single person asked who I was, because no one knew I was anyone. Then came the worst part. Younger man, late 20s, confident, good-looking, walked up to her. He leaned close, too close. She laughed, the laugh I used to hear in bed over private jokes. She touched his shoulder. He whispered something, and she tilted her head with a smile. I didn't need to hear the words. 5 minutes passed. He never looked for me. I stood, put on my jacket, looked at her one last time, and left. No goodbyes, no scene, just quiet. Steps into a cold elevator. Took the garage stairs instead of waiting. Step echoing like a drum in my chest. She didn't call, not right away. I drove without a destination, past city lights, until only the hum of the highway remained. I ended up at my friend Nate's place, texted from the driveway. "You up?" He opened the door in sweatpants. No questions, just pointed to the guest room. Crashed without speaking. In the morning, my phone lit up. 12 missed calls. Voicemails, texts. "Where are you? Why'd you leave? I've been looking for you. You could have said something. Please call." I didn't reply. Back at the apartment, I knew she'd find the ring. Hadn't planned to propose that night, but I was close. It had been in my sock drawer for a week. Turns out I was saving it for the wrong person. 3 days later, I saw her again. She looked tired, hair pulled back, no makeup. Just Clara. The Clara I loved. The Clara who never showed. That night, she sat across from me. I didn't mean to make you feel like you didn't matter. I nodded, silent. I got caught up. Alan was watching. Clients were there. I didn't know how to handle it. Still, I said nothing. I didn't mean to ignore you, Daniel. Finally, looked at her. You didn't ignore me, Clara. You erased me. There's a difference, she cried. I didn't. We didn't break up that night, not officially, but something cracked. Quiet, deep and unfixable. She still brings it up sometimes, swearing she didn't realize how bad it looked or felt. But I remember her laugh, the way her hand reached for someone else's arm, the way she forgot I was there. And I remember walking away, finally choosing not to chase someone who couldn't see me. Because sometimes the loudest message is silence.